Good afternoon, everybody. I am Dustin Cronin, and I am the president and founder of Creating Connections Piece by Piece. And I am an individual who lives with autism who aims to help other folks communicate better with other individuals on the autism spectrum. So, this is part 3 of Disclosing Your Disability to Your Employer. So, a few other things I want to touch up on are a few things I did not cover in my first 2 videos. I have a couple more stories to share. So, one story was I mentioned about the complaint where I had trouble ringing up the orders and taking too long on the drive-thru and falling behind on drinks at the drive-thru and scrolling through the register, need to find an item to ring up. So, another thing I want to discuss was there was another time where I was working the drive-thru at Whataburger and my drawer came up $30 because I had trouble staying relaxed. I was moving too fast when I counted the change, and when I was counting the change, I was giving more money than expected and not realizing it, because I was trying to get the customers out as quick as I could, and I was trying to be as fast as I could. So, when that happened, when my drawer came up $30, luckily I didn't get a write-up, but if that were to happen again, I was going to get a write-up. So then ever since then is when I started taking too slow or counting the money, like 3 times on the register, 3 times in a row, or counting it and being extra careful, make sure I didn't have a extra dollar bill and I was holding on to it for too long at times, and that's when all that started, where I was not moving fast enough. And when I was taking too much time, there were customers that even drove off or they even walked out of the store. So, another time whenever I was working the drive-thru, or the front end register, I accidentally put a $20 bill and one of my other managers saw it and she said, "Dustin, you cannot put $20 bills or $50 bills in the register, because if the area manager or any of the upper bosses come in there and they find that in there, a $20 bill in the register or a $50 bill or a $100 bill, I could lose my job." So where I was supposed to put the big bills, which was the $20 or the $50s or the $100 bills, was they had a slot that where I had to unlock at the end of my shift. That's where they're all supposed to go. So, with me not moving too fast, as I explained in my other videos, and all the other problems that I had that I explained in my other videos while I was working drive-thru and front register, the register, what I figured out that running the register and working the drive-thru and was not the place for me. So they had to try me on board and grill, or whatever you want to call it, mutton grill, or the fry station, which was the fry station was the less hectic. So, everybody who watched this video, I hope you learned something well, and for those of you who are afraid to disclose your disability, I'm not suggesting in any way that you should be required to do it, or anybody should make you get it on your driver's license or make you disclose it to your employer. But just know this, y'all. You will be held to the same standards as everybody else if you choose not to disclose your disability. And you will not get the accommodations that you need if you hide it from them. And they will be a lot harder on you. So, I hope you all enjoyed watching this video, and hope everybody is having a great Thursday, and click like and subscribe on the video, and if you have any other questions, feel free to tell us. and put it in the comment box. Thank you all so much. Y'all have a wonderful day.